So I'm outside today, and I had a really weird encounter with somebody where basically they were having a pop at me on LinkedIn, and this person's never been a customer of mine, never done anything, and I found myself getting into kind of like needing to prove myself to somebody else, and they were taking my words, twisting it, and I felt kind of wronged by what they were doing, and I wanted to fight for it. I wanted to prove myself to that person. And it's kind of weird how this happens. That somebody who is not really that important, basically, um, you end up trying to prove yourself to them and prove yourself right to somebody who's of no significance to your business or anything. And for whatever reason, we don't like to be wrong. And you know, I think I just got a message back from them, and it was like, "You're transactional," and I was like, it was far from the truth of what I was saying. They took something and twisted it, whether they did that deliberately, whether they did that because it suited them, whether they just read it. But I found myself wanting to kind of like prove that I was not saying that. I'm getting myself agitated. And this happens a lot. We feel we need to prove things to other people who don't matter, like literally don't matter. And I'm not meaning that in like a nasty way, but we do this, don't we? We're like, I've got to look right. I've got to look the part. I've got to do things in a particular way to prove things, to match a narrative, to kind of validate ourselves. But we can't just let things sit. We can't just not do anything. We don't have to get in the weeds of some of this stuff. Life's too short. And I decided that I read the latest message that came from this person. And I don't think they're being, nasty, but to me, it feels nasty because they're basically saying I am something that's more far from the truth. I don't have to reply. I don't have to engage with it. I can just let it sit. And you can do exactly the same thing. When you feel like you have to perform, when you feel like you have to be somebody to get some kind of acceptance, so this is a right on social media, right? That you have to feel, or you feel like you have to be somebody to perform something. You can just let it sit. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to prove anything. That's my little 180 this morning. I don't have to prove anything. I neither do you.